Yo, what's up? This is my trip to New York vlog. My flight was delayed for 3 hours, but luckily I got that news when I was at home. I just brought one duffel bag and one backpack. I took Delta for my New York trip. I went with my uncle and it was 3 hours flight. I was watching Super Mario Bros. For killing my time. And the view was amazing. It was a beautiful sunset. I arrived at JFK around 8 p.m. We decided to have dinner at Adele's Halal Food, one of the famous Middle East food in Manhattan. We took the air train in Terminal 8. This is not my first time in New York. I was here 7 months ago. After 20 minutes on the train, we arrived at Jamaica Station. We took subway to Manhattan for 45 minutes. I bought a week pass for $35. Finally, we arrived at Adele Halal Food. I bought one combo of rice for $9. And it's not expensive for famous food in New York. And the line was crazy though. It was like 60 meters. After we had late dinner, we went to Times Square. I met my family here after we didn't meet each other for 6 months. And Falak was looking at me. It was 12 a.m., but it was very crowded. We walked around and took some photos, and we were enjoying the beautiful city like in Times Square. That's why the New York called the city that never sleeps. When I was here for the first time, I was amazed with this city. After the Times Square, we went back home at 1 a.m. We took subway and it was 1 hour long. And we were sleeping at the train because it was a tired day. And we still have to walk a mile to get to the Airbnb. I had Adele's gyro platter for breakfast. We stayed around Queens. And we were going to the Chinatown. We took subway to the Chinatown. This was my first time to Chinatown. I felt like I was in China. We strolled around and we were looking for a restaurant. We found a place that sold stir-fried wonton. It was look good, but it wasn't good at all. We were going to the Fifth Avenue. We took subway from Chinatown. Right in front of me is the Plaza Hotel. Homeland 2 was filmed here. And the Central Park is in front of the hotel. Fifth Avenue is the name of the street. It is New York's most expensive and best shopping street with the world's most expensive retail space. I went to the Nike store. I was looking for a Zoom Freak 5, but they didn't have my size. And then I went to the NBA store. I was looking for the same shoes too, but couldn't find my perfect size too. And right in front of me was the Saint Patrick Cathedral. It's one of the famous churches in New York. I took this photo 7 months ago when it was winter. We went to Rockefeller Center, the famous ice skate place in New York. I bought a coffee near Times Square. I drank my coffee while I was walking around in Times Square. We spent like an hour there. In Times Square, there is always a street show. They were dancing for YouTube videos. We had dinner at Ichiran Ramen. This is very famous ramen place in New York. They were originally from Tokyo, Japan. The place was good. I felt like in Tokyo. The service was unique. We can even see our server face. I had tonkatsu ramen, the OG. It was 9 out of 10. The taste was so good, but the price was expensive. It was $20 for a bowl. The fact is the price 3 times more expensive than in Japan. It's day 3. We went all the way to Dumbo to see the famous Manhattan Bridge. I had hot dog for breakfast, but I forgot to tape it. The street is very famous place in Dumbo because you can see the Manhattan Bridge between 2 buildings. I didn't take a lot of photos here because I did it 7 months ago. We went to the Main Street Park. It's located under the Manhattan Bridge. We were enjoying the Brooklyn Bridge and Manhattan view. The weather was great. It was around 70 degrees. We walked on Brooklyn Bridge and took some photos with my family. And we made this 360 video with the Empire State of Mind song.
Statue of Liberty, long live the World Trade, long live the King, yo. I'm from the Empire State.
And it was raining when we were going to the Chinatown. We met my parents' friend that live in New York. We had lunch in, I don't know how to say it. We had noodles and meatball. It was 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad. After we had our late lunch, we took subway to 6th Avenue. We were craving for dessert. We bought banana pudding at Magnolia Bakery for $8 and it was 10 out of 10. It was very good. I bought a smoked shake burger at Shake Shack, but I didn't taste it. And we were looking for a subway. We were going to the Brooklyn Bridge Park. It was a good place to relax after walks 1,000 steps. The weather was perfect, the view was amazing, especially the city lights. I was sitting there around 30 minutes and we decided to have dinner at Thai restaurant near there. It was still in Brooklyn. I had chicken pad thai and it was 7 out of 10. It was just normal pad thai. I was sleeping on the train. It was a very tired day. We arrived Queens at 11 p.m. and we walked up to the Airbnb. And it's day 4. I was in Manhattan that morning. I was going to try the famous bagel in New York. We passed the Bryant Park. And we passed Grand Central Terminal, the famous place in New York. I've been there before and took this photo. Finally, we arrived at East A Bagel. The line wasn't very long. I saw this store is very popular in TikTok. I was craving to try the signature. It is a bagel with salmon, cheese, and onion. It was good, like 7 out of 10. We went to Subway after had a bagel for breakfast. We were going to the Herald Square. We went to the Korean town. It was near from the Herald Square. We had lunch here. I had squid and shrimp with rice and it was 8 out of 10. It was good. Finally, I found these shoes at Foot Locker in Times Square. I like the colors though. It was raining in Times Square. We were going to try the Stardust dinner, but sadly, it was my last day in New York, and I was enjoying the NYC vibes. Stardust is American restaurant. It's very popular because the waiters will sing along with us. And this is some clips when we were in Stardust dinner. I had a katsu chicken with cheese over spaghetti. And we took subway for the last time in NYC. We were tired after 4 days trips in NYC, but it was fun. It was very fun trip, even though it was my second time here, but I always enjoyed this trip a lot. And it's day 4. We took Uber to the JFK and we back home to New Orleans. Thank you guys for watching this vlog, appreciate it, and see you next time.